Good morning. Rev here this morning. It's May the 25th. We're just about through May. I hope you're safe and well and blessed this morning and ready to be a witness for Christ. I'm going to read to you just a couple of verses from the book of Ephesians this morning. This is from chapter 5, and I'm reading verses 15 and 16. Be careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. As June approaches, and it's getting here pretty quick, I start looking at my calendar and I'm thinking, man, it is filling up fast. When I was taking some college classes, I took a class called Applied Psychology. And the teacher, actually the woman that I talked to about the class before I ever took it, she told me, she said, it'll help you a lot with your everyday issues, such as time management. And I thought, good, man, I need that. And I think probably a lot of us do. Time management is something that a lot of people struggle with. And even though I took the class, I include myself in that. Excuse me. It just seems like there's never enough time. But let's ask ourselves this morning, exactly what is time? And we could come up with all kinds of answers. Time is something that you don't have a lot of or seem to have enough of. On the other hand, there are times, there's that word, there are times when we have too much time. We have nothing but time. You can't see time, but you can tell time. You look at a clock, you look at your watch, and you can tell time. Some of you probably know who a comedian from way back. He was a piano player. His name was Victor Borg. And he told a friend one time that he could tell time just by playing his piano. And the guy said, no, you cannot do that. And so Borg said, here, I'll show you. And so he goes over to the piano and he bangs out this marching tune. And when he comes to a stop, he hears this banging on the wall. And there's a voice that says, hey, stop that noise. Don't you know it's 1:30 in the morning? How we spend our time, how we manage our time is probably a better statement. And for as long as we're here on earth, that's up to us. And the Apostle Paul encourages us to be time wise and not time foolish. Act like people with good sense. And this is from this is the same verse that I read to you a while ago, but this is out of the Contemporary English Version. It says, act like people with good sense and not like fools. These are evil times, so make every minute count. I like how it puts it that way. Time is a gift from God, my friends. He has given us this precious gift to use and seize every opportunity to live righteously, to share Christ with others, to be diligent on our jobs, to set examples of commitment at work and to as not just at work but at home and at play and we're to be good examples. Yeah, and it's so easy for us to use that old excuse when somebody asks us to do something, and we'll say something like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just don't have the time." And when we use that excuse, the kingdom of God suffers. Because when we waste time, that opportunity to witness will pass. The opportunity to show diligence will pass. The opportunity to love will pass. The opportunity to minister will pass. The opportunity to pray will pass. Are you being time wise or time foolish? Wasting time by not really being efficient. Watching television. Lack of diligence at work. In what we read. Sitting around the house doing nothing. As Christians, we need to make every minute count, because these times are evil. The life that God has given us here on earth is our only opportunity to live our life for Him. We must use time wisely. I remember I read a comic strip a long time ago. It's Beetle Bailey. I always liked Beetle Bailey, and Beetle Bailey and the Sarge, they're driving down the highway, and they see a sign that's kind of carved in the mountain that says, "You only pass this way but once." And Sarge says, "What does that mean, Beetle?" And Beetle says, "Well, it means that we only get one shot at life on earth, so don't screw it up." And Sarge says, "Too bad you didn't pass that sign sooner." Are you using your time wisely today? Are you using it to the best of your ability in God's service? You get one shot. One shot at this life. And it's up to you. You can be time foolish, or you can be time wise. I'm Pastor Mark. Love you guys. Be safe, be well, be blessed, be strong. Go do something for Jesus. Use your time wisely. I'll see you tomorrow.